been watching CRL League play, you'll know it's Flitz, Parson, and TNT. They did go 5-10 over there in the semester, so not the greatest result, but as far as NECC is concerned, they are the top dogs in the Mideast.
Absolutely, absolutely. Just try to tell that to Cumberland Phoenix. Yes, the only loss they took during that regular season. Taking a look at Juniata now. Once again, folks, is the number 4 seed coming out of Mideast A. There's the Eagles over here. Holland 14, Ren, and Unknown Route. Unknown Route right here. This is a squad. They went 3-3 across this regular season. That's how they got here, of course. There was just, tiebreaker went to them over another college. Help me out, Gaogaen.
Robert Morris University.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Robert Morris right there. This is a Juniata College Eagles squad that started out 0-3 as well, but the comeback, as we know, Gaogaen.
State right now, but my vision could quickly be averted if the wrong things go their way.
That's entirely fair. Entirely fair. Well, we have our underdogs. We have our favorite teams just based on previous performances and whatnot. Coming up for it, Flitz almost starts this one off with a bang, Gaogaen.
Follow through here, out into the corner. We'll see how quickly Kennesaw want to try and play this matchup. Juniata College, meanwhile, on the other hand, trying to batten down the hatches. You've got plenty stacked up towards the goal line to begin with, and it's only 30 seconds in. You've seen a couple of chances already for Kennesaw State. No score, but they're looking quite hungry here to get going as early as they can.
Absolutely. Kennesaw State spending the lion's share of their time so far. This offensive third as of right now. An Unknown Route's trying to make that one a non-factor right here. Double demo across the middle. Now a little 2v2 action for just a couple of seconds, Gaogaen.
It's a pretty big switch from what the previous series was. We had early goings, plenty of goals both ways. Flitz tries to deliver as such, and Parson makes a dent in that near post. Not going to go for the goal, but not for a lack of trying for Kennesaw State. Juniata, however, a pickoff here. Flitz able to catch at the bottom corner.
Nicely done. Like you said, just barely able to take that bottom corner, foist this one out, keep this one still a tied, scoreless game. Nice hit there from Parson. The pass to Flitz off the ceiling. Requires 2 defenders on that one just to block that. Well-placed shot away. Flitz again, but a huge takeaway from Unknown Route. Ball going the other way now. Possession change.
It's great foresight there from the Kennesaw State offense, but they've got to watch themselves. They spend that small amount of time on offense, and then Juniata comes screaming back, looking for 2 or 3 chances of their own. Again, another opening shot goes by the wayside for Kennesaw, but Flitz trying to pick up the pieces and create another chance. Beautiful challenge out from underneath. Ren, beautiful defensive work. TNT goes for the waterfall spot, not to be, but the last defender is demoed, and Flitz has a surefire goal.
Can't call it surprise when you're looking at Flitz, who has 7 shots. That is, of course, more than twice as the amount the rest of the players, TNT, Parson, Ren, Unknown Route, and Holland, have accrued up to this point. This is the Flitz show. We are just temporarily renting time in it.
Honestly, if anybody in this lobby was to have their own show, you'd back it to be Flitz, trying to become a personality over the course of this semester and honestly owning it at every single step. I'm sure Kennesaw are happy with how they've done thus far in the NECC, but again, they gotta watch themselves. Juniata getting sneaky with it. All they gotta find is the accuracy to boot.
Flitz with the flick right there, not gonna find pay dirt this time as we remain at a 1-0 score line. Still a lot of pressure here against Juniata. A nice clear. Flitz, that's Ren just parking the bus right there. No need to move on that one. Right place, right time, and a right angle. But TNT continuing on this offensive onslaught. Nice little hit right here as Flitz tries to challenge. This one popping up across the middle, and that's actually going to be TNT losing it. Parson, the last player back here, is still going to recover it, but Juniata possibly setting up something beautiful.
It's great for Juniata because they're able to pick up boosts. You don't really consider them to be stranded defensively, but spacing-wise, it's been a little tough. They haven't always had the second person in line in the rotation ready to meet the challenge that Kennesaw have, and that allows the passing lanes to formulate very quickly. Double commit, but oh no, Flitz takes the ball away from TNT. That opportunity seemed sure and locked in, but Kennesaw State will have to try again.
Geez, a little 4-on-2 right here against Kennesaw State. Brutal takeaway right there. That was about as good a setup as we have seen outside of that one goal thus far. A minor mistake, and Kennesaw State will not put a second one onto these boards. At least not yet. 90 seconds or so to go. Juniata College only down by 1. That's no real lead indeed. Great game of Rocket League, Gaogaen.
is not, indeed. We'll have to see what they can do. It's all on them. Parson with a challenge here from the side wall, forced upon. A couple of players pull off this ball. Now Ren wants it from the side, but thought they had a bit more time to the plate. TNT does a whole lot out of the corner just to get this one cooking again for Kennesaw with 60 seconds to play. Flitz with a robbery off the side. No ground pinch to be found. Ren will have a lot of work to do to clear this one away, though.
Speaking of, Parson picking this one up, getting credited with the save as this one was on point, forcing hands of defenders, never a bad thing. Gaogaen, unknown route, back pass here onto TNT. Ren right there now. Ren lurking. A couple of Kennesaw State players in the middle, but there's nobody there from Juniata College to even ring the door, whether or not somebody was going to open it. Okay, so a wasted opportunity right here from Juniata, and they don't have much more time to waste any more of those.
Flitz tries to stall this one from going the other way. Too strong on the attack in the corner, but they're not going to find anything. Parson with a big clear connects to TNT. 1-2 between blue cars. A nice little interruption there from Holland. It goes far corner, but right back where it came from, or so help me, says Flitz. Ren off the back wall. It's only one goal they have to find, but they're in a world of hurt to try and bring it from the back of their zone. Ren, nice redirect. That's the pop you want, but nobody able to get to the ball faster. How it transpires. 5 more minutes on the clock. It's a best of 5. Again, we don't get to that elusive best of 7 until we make the finals, but only one of these teams has a chance at just that, and Juniata certainly feel like they could be punching up towards that destination, but it's all in their hands. It's all in its opportunity. Great shot from Unknown to open things up, but what do you do from here now that you've got Kennesaw State on the back foot? Try to look for more.
Absolutely. You find a corner on the ground, you look for more, because there might be plenty more where that one came from. Parson almost walks the dog on into this one, trying to get ball to TNT, who now has possession. Holland with a weird hit. This one's sent back on over to the right corner. Nice second hit there from Unknown route as Holland. Nice flip over the middle, but Parson took advantage of this one in one, but a decent clear right here. That's going to be a fantastic clear from downtown. Juniata taking the lead in game number 2.
Absolutely has to be a goal. TNT pre-flips that one before Parsons even delivered the ball, and Flitz is too far forward from the midfield line. It's a recipe for disaster for Kennesaw State, and they'll be fortunate that it only counts for 1 goal. But Juniata College, meanwhile, on the other hand, first goal of the series, first lead of the series, checking off all those boxes. All they need is the game win.
Absolutely. Bring this one back to a tied series. Basically make a best of 3 out of best of 5. Unknown route across the corner. Parson. Nice clip right here as TNT comes up for it. That's a decent angle and force of play. That's an even better clear. Mike, is that a ground pinch?
Looked very close to it, but the point still stands. The transition game from Juniata College is so solid tonight. It seems like they can't be stopped.
Yeah, if we're talking about market improvements, well, that conversation can only be had by Juniata so far. Kennesaw State isn't playing poorly. They're just simply playing the same game they showed us in game number 1. A lot of Parson, a lot of Flitz. TNT more taking that middling role as of right now. Parson coming up for this one. What an angle! And gonna nail this one in to get Kennesaw State on the board.
That is a shot taken by a player who's confident in the angle before they've even drawn it up. Beautiful shot there right under the bar, but that is the venom that Kennesaw State can strike with on offense, that Juniata College, they'll be happy to get the save away and get their counterattack going, but when you face a team as offensively confident as Kennesaw State, you've got to be ready for those quick shots to go right on target.
An owl with the capability to produce venom and bite people, that is truly nightmare material. Here we go. They're already silent when they fly, okay? What more do we need to give them? 3 minutes and 20 seconds left right here. Holland across the middle, nice hit. A little bit more on point, would have forced a couple of hands here on the defender's side, but Unknown route doing a good job keeping this one centered. Or put them, I should say.
Yeah, at least it makes, a good amount of sense with both mascots getting as airborne as possible, but not a whole lot of airtime needed for this one. It's just a quick strike right down the line. Parson beats 2, and that in and of itself is enough to score, but a quick jump to the angle before your last line of defense can react, and all of a sudden we're tied again.
Tied indeed here, Gaogaen. We're looking at a 1-0 game in game number 1. Now 3 minutes left to go here. Not even halftime. We got 4 times as many. For TNT, last player back, goes to the clear, concise defensive stop. Flitz trying to win this one out and does. 50 goes their way. Parson, left corner here. You can basically see the comms flying through the air for Parson, Flitz, and TNT. Till Rin, there's a monkey wrench into the plans. Holland with a bouncing ball. Juniata takes the lead back.
I held my breath for a second there. Wasn't quite sure if it tapped just wide, but 3-0 again. Kennesaw State, they buy too heavily into the offense, throw everyone forward because they are that confident that it will work. But Juniata College, they've already got a strong counterattack. Even if it's not a 3-0, you give them that chance, they are going to score.
Yeah, swing for the fences on that one every single time. Love the confidence. Love the confidence and willingness to always get into the offensive third, but as you said, got to leave a player back because Juniata College has simply figured out the clearing game.
2:20 to play. Flitz trying to score a worldie here. We'll just pass it off to Parson, who has that crossbar picked out, but it's saved aside. Ren credited, and now back the other way go Juniata. It's Ren with a shot on target. Almost found the gap. Beautiful placement, but a save aside from Flitz. Now TNT with a chance, but back and forth we go. Still 2 minutes of time left.
Yeah, it's the clears and it's the conversion from defense and offense so quickly. I mean, obviously, going to be easier when you have this bouncing ball traversing half the pitch with a single hit, but Juniata is doing everything that they need to, again, in that conversion game, to always get from defense and offense quickly and vice versa. Nice shot blocked away, though, by Ren.
You can tell how fast Parson can play. TNT now double chance, just leaves it to Flitz, and they found their way through the maze. 3-3, and still so much left to be seen.
Yeah, so taking a look at the numbers, Mason. TNT without a shot on, but got a save and the assist here as well. 5 shots from Parson this time. Flitz only putting up 2. That is a 1-4-2. Throwing a couple assists and a couple saves. Flitz, once again, really shining bright.
Again, that's that 3-headed Hydra that Kennesaw State can be, as if they, again, needed to be any more threatening than they already were as the Owls that they so are. Parson now, back pass to the corner, may have backfired, but a save aside on the goal line. Now TNT jumps early, but Unknown was on that pre-jump solid. Flitz now, a pass center, finds the hands of Holland, but sent back by Parson. Double, Kennesaw State trying to throw a little bit of confusion in the way of the back wall. Not quite resulting in anything yet, but an open net, and Parson whiffs.
Not something we're going to see frequently. Another shot here. I don't know how many shots Kennesaw State has put up in the past 30 seconds because I can't count that high. Gaogaen, another one right here for Kennesaw State.
If we could count that high, I'm sure we'd be doing something else other than casting Rocket League. That's kind of where we all end up going. But it's Kennesaw State with 4. It's a goal that you feel was coming.
That was a 5-4 game number 2. A 0-1 in game 1, a 5-4 game number 2. But the score difference remains the same, Gaogaen.
Yeah, it's a little bright spot. Yes, you can call it that, but we've got the tale of 2 tapes in the first 2 games, and unfortunately for Juniata College, neither of those tapes revealed a game win in their favor. So reverse sweep to keep their playoff hopes alive. Meanwhile, Kennesaw State try and get a sweep of their own here in game number 3.
Absolutely. This previous game was kept close, not single-handedly, but in large part due to the efforts of Ren. 5 shots and 5 saves. Crazy stuff coming out from Ren of Juniata College. Speaking of Ren, there's a hit over the left side, really to nobody. Tried to pick it up themselves. TNT there, a centering shot, getting under this one, really just kind of lurking for the danger factor right here. Just keeping Kennesaw State on their toes.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of reactions being made rather than proactive play, but now you see the switch that Kennesaw State have the ball. Everybody's trying to read exactly where it's going to end up. Flitz pulls off, maybe calculated as Parson goes far side. TNT finds the angle. It felt very thin, but there's the shot through.
Yeah, so this perfectly slotted from Parson. Only so much that unknown route can do, and there's just so much net to his left as he's coming out there. Shooter's right, of course, but still slotted it perfectly on that left side. 3:52 to go. Kennesaw State back in the lead.
In the ascendancy, if there ever was an opportunity for them to do so. They've got the lead in the series, in the game, everything in their favor, but what can Juniata do? We talk so much about how their counterattacks look very solid. Early opportunities as soon as they get the chance to shoot. They put a threatening one on target, but you want to see more from neutral play. You want to see those second, third, fourth chances, passing plays deep into the blue zone. Kennesaw State, for the most part, have it locked down defensively after that.
Flitz up top, and Flitz with a great job putting this one back on into the corner, staving off danger here for just a couple of seconds. Followed that up with a demo and unknown route. Now back. Perfect transition from defense and offense, Gaogaen.
Flitz, pass out to Parson. It forces two up into the sky, but TNT's a bit too far away to make it count immediately. Kennesaw State, however, will be happy to recycle this ball from the middle of the field. Parson again jumps. Holland, nice jump there in shadow to block it aside. Ren with a solid lead. Here is the counter, but Ren can't get enough of a piece of it. Low boost play demoed for the efforts, and Kennesaw State come back the other side.
Yeah, I'm saying Ren has a full tank. That play would end up differently, and I'm not going to say what it is, but you see 6 players lining up after that. Flitz right here, down to the bottom. Parson tries to pick this up with a weird backflip onto it. Easily cleared out there from Ren. TNT looking to get something explosive, going past the middle, and nobody is home to answer the door.
That's the problem, though. Flitz and Parson committed together to the sequence, and Juniata couldn't find a clear. Now Parson down off the back wall gets a save. Flitz, nice touch. Again, those two in lockstep, and TNT left to pick up the pieces here for Kennesaw State, but not too many pieces for them to have to pick up. They've burnt a whole lot of time off this clock with no change in the scoreline, and they've won a game at 1-0 before. Nobody's saying they can't do it again.
Very true. It would just be almost a statistical anomaly to go from 0-1 to 5-4 back on over to 0-1, but that's as it stands as of right now. Personally, my favorite type of Rocket League game, 0-1. 0-1. It's very, very close.
I feel like I'd have to go the exact opposite. You know, it's obviously nice to see defenses play very well, but more goals means more chances for more amazing highlight reel plays. Not that the defense doesn't win championships, but the offense can be spectacular in these games. Well, 90 seconds to play, and unfortunate passes out to TNT. Holland has enough time to save it aside. Juniata, here's your golden opportunity.
Yeah, so Ren right here, always dangerous presence to be had. Flitz just playing some great handball over there and keeping this possession away. Nice pass. That's not fully on point, but Flitz was ready to redirect this one perfectly. TNT off the ceiling right here. As Parson goes for the back pass, kind of loses that 50 a little bit. Flitz has to play this one, pops it up, and only player there to make an offensive play was Ren. Now on the other side of the ball. Still some offensive pressure here. It's Flitz, Parson combined for right side corner hit. Unknown Reed going to try and pick up some boost along the way, and it's Holland now with the tiebreaker.
And that feels justified. It feels justified for Juniata. The playbook had been revealed a couple of seconds ago by Kennesaw State. They were happy to sit on this 1-0 lead. The back pass from Parson was questionable at best, and then the follow-through from Juniata is just the result of the pressure that they get off of that play. They're able to equalize, but the job's not done just yet.
100% agreed right there. Parson with the back pass set up this entire scoring offense that came forth, produced this tie. Can't quite count chickens before they hatch. That's what they say back home in South Carolina.
Counting owls and eagles, however, fair game as Juniata tries to find some more friendly eagles in the sky. Unknown takes to them. Holland has to make a big jump. Flitz has a nice shot opportunity. Ren can only save it for so long, but gets the angle right. 15 to play. Another challenge at the sidewall. Chance for two to jump at the same time from Kennesaw State. Flitz still gets a shot off. Holland with a save. Here goes Ren the other way, but blocked by Parson. Could waterfall down. Unknown doesn't deal with it, and Flitz could have delivered the series dagger right here.
Wow, yeah, 3 seconds to go. Some kind of miracle off a kickoff right here, and Ren gets nothing more than a front row seat to watch the tiebreaker. The tiemaker earlier, the tiebreaker now, and some fancy footwork required from Juniata to stay in this one.
High pop from Holland, and TNT buries it into the ground. Kennesaw State, they win every game by 1 goal, but the more important part, they won every game. It's a sweep to see Kennesaw State into the semifinals.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the time for the classic stereotype.